Hello, I'm Toycat, and after a Nether update, it can seem pretty logical to try and survive exclusively in the Nether. This is a challenge myself and many others have attempted, but today I wanted to one-up that, not only by trying to defeat the Ender Dragon using only resources from the Nether, but also trying to get to the Nether itself and therefore completing an entire playthrough of Minecraft, start to finish, on a random world seed using only things that you can find in the Nether. This is a very hard challenge to say the least because most resources are not found in there, including oak wood or grass or any of the things we'll usually interact with first, but that is the challenge we're attempting on hard difficulty with a random world to date. So join me on this little bit of a fun challenge as we see if it's possible to defeat Minecraft using only Nether resources. So here we are, as you can see. This is probably one of the most disastrous spawns we probably could have hoped for because it looks like it's some form of island. Okay, there's at least things over there. But here's the deal. Every single resource that we intend to grab is going to be something that comes from the Nether. Even though there are grass blocks here, I can't break them because then I'd have dirt in my inventory, something you can't find in the Nether. There are cows there that are a great source of food, but I'm not going to be using them because they can't be found naturally in the Nether. Same with this map that we spawned with. If you don't know, if you play on any console edition, you get a map for free when you spawn. We're going to throw that away and exclusively focus on things you can't find in the Nether, which is very slim pickings in the overworld, but let's try our best. Okay, here's our first example of a block you can find in the Nether, and therefore we will be breaking in the overworld, because again, we need to get to the Nether somehow, and we're using Nether resources to do so. Things we could have found in the Nether if we were there instead. Gravel is a little rarer in the overworld than it is in the Nether, but still, we can totally take advantage of that regardless. And then we can try and find the second most important thing, which is obviously going to be some iron for a flint and steel. Buckets do not naturally spawn in the Nether, obviously, but you can find iron in rare Nether fortress chests, which means we need to find a chest somewhere in the overworld that has enough iron for a bucket, which is, I mean, easier said than done, right? I mean, it's no Hogland, but I guess it'll keep me sustained during this journey. I thought I was lucky for finding that gravel earlier on, but then we stumbled across this biome, which is honestly making me a little bit sick, but... Oh, okay. Big ravine, got some lava down there if we need it, which we might later. And even a mine shaft. Wow, that is quite the find. So there are two ways we can go down into this. There's the way more, you know, like cautious way of just jumping down normally, or we can break one of these gravel blocks and watch the fall. Oh yeah, the game does not like what's happening here. Oh, upside to this is we get a bunch of gravel blocks, which we're going to need if we want to get into this mine shaft. Again, we can't defend ourselves right now. We don't have any blocks. We can't even pick up these snowballs because there are no snowballs in the Nether. Fun fact. Although maybe if they added a frozen Nether biome, that wouldn't be an issue. I didn't think that such a simple challenge would be so difficult. Like, just getting to this thing has been enough for a thing. And we're just here because we want to get any iron we can find. As much as I want this iron pickaxe, I can't take it because they don't spawn naturally in the Nether. You can get gold pickaxes in Nether chests if it's a ruined portal. Torches, same thing. Activator rails, melon seeds. All this stuff we have to turn down for now. And that is a tragedy, but that's fine. We can find another chest that might have the iron ingots that we need for this run to work. Literally require, you know? And of course, because we have no torches, we're going for a dark mine shaft to find these things, which is a great idea that can't ever go wrong. Just a reminder, we're playing on hard difficulty, going through a dark place with nothing to defend ourselves. We do get hit harder by mobs, and we don't really have a way to stop that. But besides that, things are going great right now. Thank you for asking. I have not found a single other chest in this entire place, but I have found 2 creepers. Both of which I'm a little cautious of, if I'm being honest. You know, we need to go down there, so that means we need this creeper to explode, which means we want it to be in the water. So first of all, let's just make that creeper unable to get here. Second of all, let's take a risk on this guy. Actually, let's not. There's a skeleton behind him. We're not going down there. I have decided. Okay, 2 skeletons at the same time on hard difficulty is not a fun time. I don't know if I've ever been so unlucky with... Oh, thank God. Look how weird this is. It's like glowing in the dark. Almost. Okay, that's probably part of the reason why. But as you can see, we now have a... Oh, and it has 4 iron ingots. Enough for a bucket and for a flint and steel. Heck yeah. Also, does bread naturally generate in the Nether? I'm pretty sure it doesn't, so we won't take it. Very sad about that. Enchanted books actually technically do generate in the Nether. However, they only generate in the Bastion Remnants as soul speed free. So I guess to stay to the spirit of this challenge, I won't take this book. Not that I have much use for Riptide Free anyway, although multi-shot could be kind of cool. You know, we'll leave the book here, but what a lovely find early on into the run. And now we can get out of here. So that was a pretty successful raid for Mineshaft. I was about to go straight to the Nether, realizing I've got all this lava, all this water below me, but then I realized I can't craft my iron ingots because obviously I can't chop down any wood. Even though there's a bunch of it around here, you can't find oak wood planks in the Nether. So therefore, what we have to do instead, because I can't break any of these resources to use them, is we have to find a crafting table out there in the wild, which is very hard to do. Only a few of those exist, but let's try our best, I guess. Now the challenge is to get out this ravine at night with nothing to defend me, with nothing going wrong. And I don't see what possibly could go wrong right here. So let's just stack up and hope for the best. Solid strategy. No downsides. Oh god, many downsides, many downsides. Okay, I made it. We're out. We're back at the ravine entrance. And you can see just how crazy this thing really was without all the gravel covering it. What a weird, lucky find to have this so close to spawn. But, you know, we're not looking for weird, lucky mountains today. We're looking for weird, lucky crafting tables. We've got 3.5 hunger shanks. And it's hard difficulty, so when they run out, we die. And there are many other things that want to kill us before that, it seems. Oh no, oh no, oh no, he can run faster than I can walk. Unless I do this. Okay, okay. I don't like any of what's happening right here. I don't like any of this. Oh, I broke the zombie pathfinding AI. Oh, thank God for the pork chops. Thank God for the pork chops. Just gotta avoid getting killed by anything like this along the way. Okay, I survived. That's what counts. Okay, I'm surviving badly. That's not what counts. Just a reminder though, we're not using any non-Nether resources. Even when we find them, they're not mine to keep. They just accidentally exploded into my inventory. But we won't be using them to any of our advantage. Also, I hear a fight happening out there. Oh, that's nice. The golem's killing the witch. That was very altruistic of him. Oh, okay, well, is there a crafting table in there? Because if not, I'm not so concerned about this villager's life. Oh, he is having a rough day today, huh? So I've searched this entire village and not found a single crafting table. And I'm going to be honest with you, didn't know that was an option. It's been so long since I looked for a crafting table in a village and didn't find one. But I guess that means we just have to move on. Leave for the next place and hope that's more successful. I don't like it, but what can we do, I guess? Oh, we can take some red mushrooms, because mushrooms stew, both mushroom types as well, can in fact spawn in the Nether. Oh no, actually, we can't get wood until we're in the Nether anyway. So just 2 red mushrooms, 4 pork chops, and a desire to find anything we can. Do you ever secretly wish that birch trees grew in the Nether? No, just me. Oh, that's a cute little family of pigs over there. It's a shame what has to happen to them for my survival. Okay, the desert village is abandoned, which is usually a very bad thing, but it doesn't stop it spawning with crafting tables if there was going to be one before anyway. So let's go around, avoid these zombie villagers, because they have to avoid the daylight anyway. And let's see if anyone has a crafting table hiding back behind their houses, maybe. You got a crafting table? No. You got one, perhaps? Aha! Crafting table found. Let's just, he's really blocking it. Come on, man. I'm just... Sigh. You ever have to sneak into a villager's back door just to use their crafting table? Or is that just me? So there's nothing else from this village we can take because nothing else here also spawns in the Nether, as best I am aware. However, I do now have a weapon, and I do finally have a way to go to the Nether if I can find me a ruined portal, or if we can find a large pit of lava. Now, usually what you would do if you wanted to make a Nether portal using the bucket technique is you'd take a bucket of water using, you know, the bucket on the water. However, the bucket of water item is not naturally obtainable in the Nether, and therefore I have to do it the other way around. I'm going to find some lava, I'm going to scoop it up into buckets, and I'm going to slowly make a portal that way. It's much less efficient, but I think it's staying true to the challenge much more effectively. Thank Lord for cooked pork chops now, by the way. Also obtainable naturally in the Nether, because all you have to do is set a hoglin on fire. Ooh, very nerve-wracking to get this close to some lava. But we got part 1 of our portal found, and now we've just got to find the rest. So we need to find a lot of lava right now, and obviously, nighttime is not usually ideal for many things, but it is ideal for finding lava because of the glow that it emits, because obviously, I mean, just look at it. It's a very bright light source. So we're going to try our very best to find any major lava pool, and hopefully it's near a body of water. If not, I've got a fun trek ahead of me.
2,000 blocks later.
Anyone who thinks that ruined portals are too common in the overworld has not had to travel 2,000 blocks to find one like I have. But the important thing here is not actually the ruined portal itself, because we can't use that because we can't use water buckets, but instead all of the lava that comes with it, and maybe, oh yes, 2 obsidian and some tools that come in this chest. Oh, never mind, there were golden carrots in the chest. I didn't even realize, but what a handy thing. So, we've got a nice set of tools right here. I'm not going to use this hoe, probably. Even got a fire charge that depletes the point of my flint and steel. And we got food to cover us for quite a while. And not just any food, the best food Minecraft has to offer. Okay, we are finally ready to go to the Nether, I think. Unless we mess this one up, which, I mean, it's not impossible. So the way we have to pull this one off is we go to the bottom of a river where just placing our lava bucket magically turns it into obsidian, and then we can get obsidian, a nice Nether resource, right here in the overworld in the shape of a Nether portal. Oh lord, I'm so close to dead. I'm so close to die. I just got almost one hit by a trident. They do so much damage. I forgot just how powerful drowns with tridents can be. Dear God. You just get wrecked. Okay, Nether portal created, but now the secondary challenge is how do we actually light it, because obviously it's underwater. We can't scoop out the water using a bucket, and even if we could, it would just immediately refill. So what we instead have to do is just cover the entire thing with gravel. We'll remove that gravel after we can stop the water around it from flowing in, which is obviously significantly easier said than done. But we're going to need a lot more gravel as one of the few Nether resources we can pick up in the overworld. So let's get to it, I guess. So this has taken a literal boatload of gravel to achieve, but I should now be able to slowly make a little path down to the Nether portal. I mean, it goes without saying that this is a shaky solution, but 45 minutes later, and we've proven you can get to the Nether using exclusively Nether resources. It's just you'd never want to do it, am I right? Okay, let's see what happens on the other side. We could be immediately wiped out by circumstances beyond our control. I hope that doesn't happen, though, personally. Oh, no. Okay, I thought we were on one of, like, the little platforms in the middle of lava with no way to survive, but we're fortunate in that we're not there, and indeed we have a Nether fortress nearby as well. I hear, oh god, I hear a piglin. I see a piglin even, and I need to get away from the piglin. Oh god, there is so much, so many threats right now, right here, in front of me. They want me dead. That ghast is not attacking, and I'm happy to see, I guess. Oh lord, piglins, please kill each other, please. Okay. So yeah, out of the pan and into the fire is a phrase that strikes me right now. Oh god, we're just being wrecked everywhere. But finally we can at least grab every resource we can get our hands on, so all this netherrack that gets destroyed. So here's a wacky idea. I'm going to start breaking the netherrack with my fist, because I know there's clearly some form of warp forest on the other side of this, based on the Nilium. So let's just break through until we find it. Netherrack is one of the easiest blocks to break with your fist, even when you shouldn't be able to. So I guess we're in for a treat. And we need to find some of that warped stem, and it's worth going through a bit of pain if that's what it takes to get there. So I've come a pretty long way, and I'm starting to realize that maybe I won't find this fabled biome. Maybe those few blocks is all we're gonna get. I just hope I'm wrong. Yeah, no, there's literally no real pointers in the ceiling, and that kind of obscures my view. All I can see is that there is a Nether fortress over there, and that all the way down there, there is a biome. And I guess that might be my best bet now, to instead just kind of go there through the wall and hope that I don't get knocked off by something. What could go wrong with that idea? I've been punching netherrack for so long that it sounds like I'm just punching some wet meat. Okay, we're finally here. We're in a biome with blocks that we can destroy and actually get something back from. Oh, Never I'd be so amazingly happy to see some warped Nether wart. And yeah, also these twisting vines will save us from instant death, if that comes to that, which is always nice. Who doesn't like to save themselves from dying? I mean, I personally do. If you disagree with that, that's fine. But all I care about is being able to chop down trees and having a form of wood, crafting I can go around with, and most importantly, a pickaxe, so no longer do I have to break these netherrack blocks in my fist. Also, this is one tree, I just realized. This warped forest biome is a single tree. Why does Minecraft do me like that? Have you ever been an hour and a bit into a Minecraft world before getting your wooden pickaxe? I mean, maybe that's just me, but either way, I'm just pleased to be here. Pleased to finally be making a dent in this Minecraft world. And yeah, this probably isn't the safest way to find more wood, but right now that's not my primary concern. My primary concern is beating some Minecraft. So again, first thing is going to be to get a lot of wood. We need blocks across the Nether, and there's a lot of it that spawns now, conveniently enough. So let's grab as much of this as we can. And then our second priority is going to be obviously killing some Endermen, because while you're in a warp forest, you know, when in Rome, do what the Romans do or whatever. When you're in a warp forest biome, kill some Endermen. They're everywhere. It's actually a fun example of how, oh god, oh lord, oh lord, oh, okay, almost dead already. I have to just eat to survive. One hit from a wither skeleton and things are almost over. But on the plus side, our first wither skeleton kill gave us a wither skull. So that's nice, although I'm way more terrified about almost dying than I am happy about this. Oh, and there's a blaze trying to fire at me. Okay, let's just get out there. Let's just be in a place where we can't instantly die. So the next step to proving that we can do this is clearly going to have to be getting some decent tools. A gold sword and a wooden pickaxe are not going to cut it. I'm going to want at least stone tools and at least some form of armor on me. So let's try and find whatever armor we can before going anywhere near a wither skeleton ever again. Because dear god, that was terrifying. Oh, no, 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 no. Okay. That close to death. That close. But I guess we can get our hands on our first ender pearl, hopefully. Maybe a few, because we've got a looting sword here. I'm not sure. I'm just happy to have some ender pearls, and more importantly, my life. So this nether fortress is actually causing me more harm than good right now. I need gold, but the only gold I can see is literally behind it, which means wither skeletons and blazes will get in my way. And right now, I just don't feel confident that I can deal with them effectively. Okay, I finally had enough gold nuggets to make a gold helmet. So now I'm safe from piglins, and I have a 4% damage reduction against mobs which deal 6 or 7 hearts. You can do the maths on screen if you want to know how effective that is at saving my life. But basically, we need to find more gold and more blackstone wherever we can. I don't see a single ounce of it right now, and I'd like to see several ounces. The thing I love about this update is the amount of fear it genuinely adds back into Minecraft. There are so many different biomes that all have their own little challenges and threats. I don't have a pumpkin, obviously, to avoid the Enderman, and as a result, all it takes is one wrong look in this biome, and you're dead. And then other biomes, you have to worry about other things. It's a cool way to differentiate them, in my opinion. So usually you can find a big vein of blackstone somewhere at the base of your islands, and in this case, we just have gravel, magma, and then a whole sea of lava. None of which is really so useful to us. So maybe we'll cross over. It's very dangerous to do what I'm about to do. Do not recommend this. But, oh, actually, yeah, there we go. You know, this is my intention, actually. This worked out pretty, oh god. Worked out pretty well for me. So if you don't already know, you can use blackstone to make stone tools, which means I can not only have myself a stone pickaxe, but a nice, lovely little stone sword as well, and so on and so forth. Anyway, let's get some nice, good food rolling in, shall we? You can't use wood in the Nether, you have to turn it into sticks, which is just as good in my opinion. Okay, we got decent food, we've got a workable sword, we've got a piece of armor, we'll do a lot of protection against these guys. Should we start to try and take down the Enderman now? We have to do it eventually, and if we can get out of the way now, we don't have to come back here. So I think we'll do it. I think we'll do it. So this is super risky feeling. I can't say I like the feeling of this at all, but we'll do it anyway. And we're going to try and maximize the number of hits we get with a non-looting sword before switching out to our gold sword to try and get as many kills with that as we can, which means the more kills we pull up with the looting sword, the fewer Endermen we have to kill, and the fewer life and death risks we have to take to do so. 3. Oh, okay, never mind. Counting is not working in the slightest for us, but we have 3 of about 12 or so ender pearls we're going to need, so that's good progress, right? Oh, I'm so worried. I'm so worried. Oh god, they blocked me in. Have anyone ever done that to you? Okay, we got another one dead, and he didn't drop anything. Okay, that's a tragedy. Why aren't you mad with me? Why are you not mad at me? I'm looking straight at you. They just teleport into lava so much, like, it's definitely not good for their health. I mean, pro tip, being in lava isn't good for anyone's health. Real life or Minecraft. Okay, let's do this. Let's do this. Let's go. Give me those ender pearls. Give them to me, friend. Oh, yeah, there we go. We got a healthy drop there. 2 ender pearls from 1. That is nice. Oh, okay, there goes my sword. There goes my sword. Oh, this is so crazy. I don't like it. Is it safe to get that ender pearl, or will we die? What a fun game we play. Oh, okay. Oof. As terrifying as this biome is and can be, it's kind of nice to have a biome where endermen specifically spawn. Because even though it's much more challenging, there's at least a way that you can get ender pearls that doesn't take hours in some cases, like it used to before. And even the trading solution, which was the fastest way before this update, was super flawed and broken. It's nice just to have a way that involves lots of fear and very fast Slenderman-esque characters running at you. But at least you get ender pearls. And indeed, we got 11 in about 5 minutes, and we're about to get the 12th, I hope. I'm wrong. Oh, so close to dead. He knocked me out of my cave, but I finished him, thankfully. We have 14 ender pearls, which is almost certainly enough. If we need more, we can always come back here. But, you know, I'd rather not. Also, pro tip, whenever you've got a big mountain like this with lots of dangerous mobs that can spawn on top of it, it's a good idea to have like a linear staircase, because that way, if there's a mob coming down at you, you can see it because you're looking directly up at it. It's an important tip to know. Another important tip is that wither skeletons are free block tool. Always have some little barrier where you can run behind that they can't get you from. You can even make a doorway if you want to, because that's nice too. We'll do this on both sides, make a little safe zone for ourselves here. And now here comes the part of the run where we've got to get some blaze rods. So, okay, that's what I was talking about with wither skeletons. Here's my little doorway. You want to come get me? You cannot. Oh, and we got some bones. That is genuinely amazing for my twisting vines. Please don't set me on fire. Please don't set me on fire. Thank you. So all we need is 7 blaze rods, and then we can technically leave and go back to the overworld. Okay, this is a dangerous game to play, especially with a skeleton coming. But I need to get this gold, so let's try and mine that out of the ceiling. And then the skeleton goes down, gives me an arrow, which I'm going to need later, so... Oh, it's really handy having skeletons spawn extra frequently in the Nether, just for this very reason, actually. Oh, Lord! Oh. There was no telegraph for that attack. That was just right on its way before I could even really react. So I was hoping that putting on these golden leggings would help me feel less naked, but kind of like in real life, how you're more naked when you're wearing socks than when you're fully naked. It's the same in Minecraft, just leggings and a hat is not an outfit. It feels very weird, and I feel more exposed than I did before. I mean, I'm not dead yet. Let's see if we can keep this up. Oh lord. Okay, that's a lot of mobs, but 2 of them are blazes, so as long as I don't mess this up, everything should be good. As long as you keep going back and forth, the blazes won't target you. And then I should be able to target them without repercussion. Oh, okay, never mind. They're coming through. Okay, let's just go in. Let's just hope for the best. Oh, the best happened. Perfect. Oh, with a skeleton. Oh, with a skeleton. Okay. I think the wither skeleton should have been able to get up there, actually. Yep, he can. Oh. Even the wither made the same mistake I did in thinking that he couldn't get over a gap that he could. And that's weird that Minecraft AI can work that way. But I'm not going to complain right now. I'm going to be very happy that I'm not withered and dead. You know, wither or not, you're scared of this mob. You've got to admit. I'm excited to see what's in that chest. It could be diamonds, which could potentially allow me to make some netherite stuff. Or, you know, whatever. Oh, it literally is 2 diamonds. A diamond sword, perhaps? Although, to mine the netherite, I need 3 for a pickaxe, and then, you know, it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. But what is going to happen is me being slightly less naked. Look at this gold armor. Okay, diamond sword, iron boots. Or save up more iron and do something later. You know, let's make gold boots now. We can always switch out later. Let's make a diamond sword, and let's make a shield. Something that will also help protect me in these trying times. Oh, this actually feels pretty cool. Wearing full gold armor, having a shield and a diamond sword. I like it. This is a good challenge. Oh, Lord. Okay. Trapped on both sides. It's good. I'm alive. Ooh, we have a fight happening. Oh, I love that. I love when mobs take out other mobs for me. Oh, so much. No. Okay. Zombie pigman activated. This is really bad. Goes without saying, I think. Oh, hello. A nice enchanted golden sword. With Bane of Arthropods, heck yeah. No more do I have to worry about spiders hurting me. I've got the gold sword that's perfect for the job. Oh, so many wither skeletons. So many of them. Okay, there's a lot of blazes around here. High risk, high reward. That's how I see it. We just charge in, attack all we can, and hope for the best. Hey, 7 blaze rods. That means we can make 14 IF enders. Feeling good about that one. So I'm back in the overworld, and I'm ready to go kick the ender dragon's pregnant belly. You know, she's a single mother. She doesn't deserve what's coming to her. But in either case, I've made myself 11 IF Enders, and now we're going to go look for where the dragon might just lay. I have a suspicion, I don't know why, like, there were so many villages early on, one of them must have the end portal below it, because in Bedrock, the villagers tried to... Where did that go? I genuinely can't see. Did anyone see where that went? Have I just lost an ender pearl forever? Okay, whatever. Let's go fire one of these and see where it takes us now. Okay, it goes that way into the desert. Please don't break. But okay, thank God. By the way, phantoms have spawned because when you spend time in the Nether, it does count towards the number of nights that you've spent not sleeping. And that's just another fun issue to add to my pile. Oh, gold armored skeletons is another one. Okay, guess we're going this way still. I'm on my last golden carrot now. Things aren't looking good on the food situation because apparently wherever the end portal is, it requires going for a whole bunch of entirely unrelated blocks with no food, not even any skeletons. Oh, I really want to give bones to the dogs, but you can't find wolves in the Nether, so no bones for them. Instead, these bones will be very useful for bone meal because twisting vines plus bone meal equals amazing success. Oh, finally, we got our bow drop. Doesn't have much durability and we only have 8 arrows, but it might just do. This way we go. It's definitely that village. There's no way it's not. So I know you've all heard the tip to never dig down in Minecraft, and this is generally a good idea, but today I'm going to prove to you why it's not always the best course of action. This is a tip I like to give a lot because it's one, again, it's like the antithesis of the common Minecraft advice, just like how you should never have hoes and never waste your netherite on them. Some people will also say you should never dig straight down, but if you dig down on 2 blocks, you're always safe from a sudden fall into lava or something like that. And if we're correct about there being a stronghold below this village, which I know based on the the throwing of the IF Enders, I'm pretty sure it'll be down here. But if we are right, and if we do happen to dig into it, okay, problem averted. Here is the stronghold itself. It's always such a weird thing when you dig through a stronghold wall and you just find more stronghold on the other side. Side note, but look how cool this stronghold is. You can see lava out the side of it, and you can also see other parts of the stronghold out there. I find that fascinating, because it's in a ravine. Oh, that is extra cool. Oh, Lord, what happened? What happened? What happened? Oh, I think a creeper exploded or something. Oh, please tell me I live. Please tell me I live. Oh, thank God. I don't think I would have lived if it weren't for that waterfall being right there. Okay, note to self. Barricade in here. I can't afford a death like that. I don't want to come all this way and be like, oh, turns out you can't beat Minecraft if you don't pay attention to creepers. Okay, I'm done with my final preparations. I think it's time to throw my IF Enders in and to fight the Ender Dragon. I always like to fill in the eyes in a different order. I think this is a nice way to leave it. But let's go into the end. This is probably the messiest inventory layout that I've tried to fight the dragon with, especially on hard difficulty. Just to confirm, as you can see, it's still achievements unlockable, and it's on hard difficulty. No cheats, no anything else like that. Just Toycat versus the dragon using only Nether resources, which in this case means gold armor and an enchanted bow with Unbreaking one, by the way, and a diamond sword. It's so weird. We have this amazing food because, cooked pork chops and golden carrots can come from the Nether, but we have amazing food, a pretty decent sword, an okay bow, and then we just have the worst armor. I guess that's the real downside of the Nether. Like, if you want good armor, it has to come from the overworld. Yeah, this is the dragon fight. I have not done this in 1.16. We can do this. Also, I haven't fired on these towers for a while, but let's see if my aim is as good as it used to be. It is not. So I don't recommend trying this at home because you should focus on the towers first, but sometimes you can cheese and just take down the dragon without actually taking down the towers first. So what I'm going to be trying today is that precise strategy. Okay, so here's the scoop. I don't have enough arrows to make any more misses. I have 9 arrows and there is like 8 towers. So every single tower needs to be pretty much a dead-on hit. And my plan to do that is to use these twisting vines. Use some bone meal and make a nice big tower. And then from that tower, we're going to bridge up, okay, just like this, as you can see. And then from here, we remove a block. And then, boom, look at that. We can destroy it. And, oh, as long as the tower isn't affected, we come down and we're fine. No water bucket seems super terrifying, but twisting vines are kind of a new water bucket. And so we're going to use them in that way and hope for the best. Okay, going up the beanstalk again. We're up, we're up, we're up. I'm very terrified, but I know the dragon's in the center. Oh, she's coming for me. She's coming for me. Oh, Lord. Okay, I'm alive. That's all that really counts. And me... having what it takes. Okay, now we can fire. Okay, an arrow. We missed one. We have to hit this next one. No! Okay, why do I keep going with this? Okay, we're basically screwed without those arrows. I have to go back for them, which is kind of funny. Like, I have 4 arrows and they're significantly more than 4 towers. No, where are those arrows? Can you explode arrows out of existence? Oh, Lord. There is a tower just over there. And there is a dragon hell-bent on making sure I don't reach it, apparently. Oh, actually, wait, there's 3 towers. I've got 3 arrows. I think everything's going to be okay. As long as I can not die here, I think everything's going to be fine. I think it's going to be fine. Okay, much more effectively. Please, dragon, don't be able to fly this high. That's all I pray! Oh! Twisting vines. Better than water. So I've got some good news and some bad news. The good news is another tower's down. The bad news is there's still 2 towers left to go, and I've got 1 arrow. And sadly, you can't hit collaterals yet, so... Okay, the dragon is about 50% dead now, and we just have to make sure she doesn't heal, and then deal the next 50% of damage. It's easy. If she just stays over there, which she might, she probably won't. Oh, maybe. Oh, it's happening. Somehow it's happening. I don't know why, I don't know how, but it is. Okay, we have 1 pork chop left, and I don't know how well this is gonna go for me when that pork chop runs out. Yes! Oh, that is a result. Okay, look at this. Ender dragon, just like that, taken down using only Nether resources. I think you'll find everything we picked up here today and have used can be found in the Nether, can be used in the Nether, and we defeated the entire game using that. And that is a kind of cool feeling, honestly, because there's so many cool things you can get in the overworld that would really help this fight. You know, nice iron armor, or diamond armor, anything like that. No, we have to deal with gold, but in spite of that, we just defeated Minecraft. So the real takeaway from this completion of Minecraft, I would say, is that the new Nether actually is more challenging in ways, but helps you beat Minecraft faster. This entire run, start to finish, was just a few hours actually. One of the shorter challenge runs we did, and admittedly, it kind of proves that, you know, it was possible to beat Minecraft using Nether resources before, but it was a little harder because you had to use more Nether fortresses. There's now more loot, more things around the Nether that encourage you to explore and to challenge, you know, the hoglins I killed along the way, the, you know, Nether gold we had to challenge ourselves to go and get. These things kind of added a bit more challenge, but they gave you more rewards, and that's how any update should work. More rewards, and, you know, in exchange for more challenge, or more challenge, and the reward being better rewards. And I really like that the Nether update did that. So the rest of this series, if you don't know, has been challenges, being Minecraft without a certain thing that was an extra big challenge. This one was just a fun, how easy is it to do? And honestly, the hardest bit is probably getting to the Nether, using only resources found in the Nether. Once you're in the Nether, even if you have nothing from the overworld with you, and we had the equivalent of nothing with us, it's pretty easy to survive most Nether things, and that's why I totally recommend try a Nether only challenge. If you want to get to the Nether using only Nether resources, that's a great idea too. If you want to just throw away your stuff when you get to the Nether, also a great idea, but give it a try because the Nether is such a fun dimension. It gives you that fear in Minecraft again. I can't tell you how many nerve-wracking moments there were during this run. You saw some of them, including that wonderful full right. And as a result, I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you did, please do consider subscribing. I hope you enjoyed the editing. This time it was done by Ben at Editor's Bakery. I'll leave a link to the Twitter down below for that. And yeah, let me know in the comments down below if you want to see more of these, because it's been a lot of fun. And I really love the Nether Only challenge. I want to step it up somehow, and maybe we'll do that in the future. But for now, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.